disrespect for their blatant favoritism for the Green Bay Packers. We are talking critical moments. And I don't want to hear shit about the Saints and the Rams game from the playoffs last year. That was one fucking play.
Mm-hmm.
All right. There was a play where the Packers defense had 13 guys on the field and the refs didn't call it. There were 2 bullshit hands to the face call on Flowers. Neither time did either of his hands touch the David Bakhtari's face. Not once. And in fact, on one of them, David Bakhtari's hand hit Flowers' face. Alright? There was a bullshit unsportsmanlike conduct penalty called as the defender was going for an interception. They didn't call a pass interference on a blatant pass interference that would have sustained a drive for the Lions, effectively finishing the game. And then on the touchdown drive, not the last drive, the drive before that, for the Packers, there were 5 plays in a row where there was just obvious, egregious holding going on that allowed Aaron Rodgers to get that crazy fucking touchdown to Lazard, which wasn't even a fucking touchdown. Did you guys see that play?
Yeah.
His knee was down, the ball was not in the end zone. Why was that not reviewed?
Good question.
Why did that play not get reviewed? The referees are the problem. Fans aren't not watching the NFL. I don't know why I was thinking WWE. Fans aren't not watching the NFL because of Colin Kaepernick. They're not watching the NFL because of the bullshit the league is doing. Such as backing up referees that clearly are fucking the game. These bullshit pass interference reviews. Okay? The league has a problem. The referees are the heart of that problem. And if a player or a coach says anything disparaging about a referee, they get fined, but the referees can pull that shit and nothing happens to them, fuck that. I think if I were the commissioner for a day of the NFL, if I were the new fucking commissioner, first thing I would do before any coach or any player gives a post-game interview, the head referee also has to meet the press and take questions.
Yeah.
They need to be held accountable. We don't need more full-time refs. That's not going to solve the problem. We need refs who know what they're fucking doing. That's the problem. Refs that are not biased for another team. That's a problem. Fuck the refs. That's all I've got to say.
Yeah, I think it's pretty, summed it up pretty good. It's definitely something to consider. I would say that's probably the best idea to do is to have them have to come up and do 20 questions after the game.
They have to be held accountable.
Yeah.
If your players and your coaches and your owners and general managers have to be held accountable, the referees have to be held accountable.
So how do you see that, like, ironing out? Like, so if they catch the obvious, they can get fined, or what?
Penalties. Like, on those hands to the face, like, they need to catch that shit.
Yeah, no. I mean, they have it,
The same
it's all
referee.
recorded.
The same referee called the same player for the same fucking penalty when neither time it was a penalty. If that doesn't show fucking crooked, I don't know what does. I mean, it's not going to get fixed this season. It's not going to get fixed ever because we as fans keep paying to see these teams. Keep paying to watch these games. And it's the same issue with the Knicks. If you're profitable, what problem do you have? Clearly it's not that big of a problem if it's not hurting your bottom line. That's why the Knicks aren't changing. They're still the most valuable fucking franchise in the NBA because people will just continue to go see the fucking Knicks.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
No, it's a
problem.
You can't change it until you'll start boycotting it, so to speak.
Yeah. I tweeted at the NFL.
So stop buying jerseys, stop getting red zone, stop, right?
Stop doing everything.
Stop going to bars for Sunday ticket, all that.
Pretty much. So let's get to our sports tweets of the week.
All right.
We only got a few. First one is mine. I tweeted at NFL. Can we get the replacement refs back? At least when they blew calls, they had an excuse. Absolutely pathetic, week after week. We as fans demand answers to why it is so piss poor.
Agreed.
And piss poor it is. Tweet number 2 of 3 is from one of our favorite
followers.
One second. From one of our favorite quarterbacks to ever play the game. One, Dan Orlovsky. Probably the original Brock Osweiler. Enough is enough is enough is enough at NFL officiating. I choose my words wisely, and I love the hashtag NFL. You're ruining football for fans.
Yep.
All right. And the third and final sports tweet of the week came from one of my favorite restaurants, Buffalo Wild Wings.
Ugh.
Don't blame us, Detroit. We're not the ones who pushed the refs are trash button.
I mean, I kind of feel with all the crazy-ass commercials they've had over years that would be a real thing there.
That's what they're playing off of. Like, they had that button to make the sprinkler come up and trip that player.
Yeah. What was the other one? The overtime button to make you stay longer. Yeah.
Yep. That's what they're saying. That they didn't push the refs are trash button. But you know what? The refs are trash. Dan O'Shea, do you have anything you want to say about this?
No, I think you've about covered it.
This has been
wrapped up and put a bow on it.
It's been too fucking long. That the referees have just been able to do whatever the fuck they want. Oh, also, how do we get this back? Dean Blandino back in the fucking booth in New York. Someone who knows what they're fucking doing reviewing plays.
I'd just go get Sterator with his fucking index card.
I'd rather have Gene Sterator with his fucking index card. Alright?
That actually might be a small step up.
Oh, man.
Who knows? Roll the dice.
It's bad. It's fucking bad. If I were to not watch the NFL, it would be because the referees are such trash and the NFL is getting worse and worse. Not because of Colin Kaepernick. Not because of Eric Reed.
Who, quite frankly, should be playing football somewhere, let's be honest. It's kind of ridiculous.
I mean, it's been 3 years since he's played football. I feel like his time is it's up.
It's up, but it's just a shitty way to go out, I guess.
I mean, he did it to himself.
Yeah.
Anyways,
all right.
We're gonna. I don't want to talk much about him.
XFL.
No, he can't. You think Vince McMahon's gonna fucking put him in his league? Nah, no way.
Just get like a new like disguise or new like hairdo, and you won't even know it's him. You know.
You could. Yeah, you could do that.
Shave his goatee off and like, you know, just get like a short haircut, gel it up, like, you know, figure out something.
All right. Anyways, that's all we've got for the NFL. We're not going to have time to talk about the XFL. They did have their draft. Dallas Renegades looking pretty fucking good. Got a lot of speed. Landry Jones at quarterback. Got Cameron Artis-Payne at running back. Looking pretty good. We'll talk about this next week.
Is there fantasy for that?
I mean, I don't know that, first of all, anyone would know enough players to create a fantasy team.
Well, I mean, it's all projected, so you just like max that shit out, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could, but I don't think there's going to be a fantasy for it unless someone creates their own fantasy.
I mean, they didn't even have fantasy for the Alliance, and that would have went a whopping 4 weeks.
Okay. All right. So the Alliance, I missed the Alliance. Looking forward to the XFL. Like I said, go Dallas Renegades. Fuck teams with stupid names like the fucking Houston Roughnecks, like the fucking Tampa Bay Vipers, St. Louis Battlehawks. Why didn't they make them the St. Louis Vipers and just pay homage to Randy Orton?
Who knows?
It doesn't make sense. We'll talk about this next week. Dan O'Shea, you had 9 fucking wins this week. You were 21 points being scored in the NFL away from a perfect 10-win week. How do you feel about that?
It's nice to be back where I belong.
Oh, okay. Okay. On top? All right. Noted. Dan O'Shea likes it on top. All right. So you get to pick all 10 games by yourself this week. Ooh, what kind of crazy shit do you have for us this week? Or is it just going to be just a...
I thought BB also got 9.
No, BB had 8.
How did BB have 8?
Wait, let me just check. Maybe I'm wrong.
I thought Maryland was the only one that fucked me over.
Yeah, but didn't you have the points?
Yeah.
Let me look.
Try to fuck me out of some games.
Hold on. Hold the fuck on. Hold on.
Maybe I think you're with the refs.
Yeah, who's talking shit
You're
now?
right. No, you're right.
See?
I just remembered wrong. The two of you both scored 9 points, correct? So you guys split the duty.
I was gonna say, I thought you texted us earlier. Oh, this is they get the split games. All right.
All right. You guys have your games selected?
No. I'll let if Dano wants to go first. I'll choose after if that works.
How do you want to split it, Dan? Do you want to do couple college, couple NFL? Do you want all of one, none of the other? What do you want to do?
I'll do 2 college, 3 NFL if that works.
All right, that's fine.
Okay. All right.
All right. I am gonna do Oregon, Washington, obviously. And you know who I'm going with.
You're going with Washington?
Incorrect.
Oh, okay. Give me just 1 second.
Open up the sports book.
Yeah, I gotta open up the document. It closed on me. Here we go.
I love this radio silence.
Yeah, no, I don't love it at all. Okay, here we go. So, first game we decided to go with